It's April 28th. It's about 7:15 in the evening. And today, after I left work, it was so pretty outside, I decided to head to the farm and spend some time outside. And I got to see these new baby geese on the pond. And the guys are finished milking, so I'm going to pal around with them a little while. Everything's been going very smooth, and then whammo.
451 is down on the concrete. She was down a couple days ago. She's got straps on already, but she's got both legs back. We got to roll her over to where she gets her feet underneath her, and she might stand right up, or we'll pick her up, put her in the barn.
What's the plan here?
We don't know yet. Put a rope on her head. Get her to flip herself sideways so that she can pull her feet back underneath her and lay up like a normal cow, and hopefully she'll be able to stand up. And if she stands up, we'll walk her in the barn so she can rest and not
Be in the special care unit?
Yes.
Oh boy. That is not what you want to see. Gerard's hauling rock, so he's leaving it to these three.
Had him on for a long time. Don't know, she had a slick spot, or maybe a cow got bullied.
Well, I can hold the gate. I can try
You'd have to go that back corner.
to hold the gate on at that hinge.
No way. Just take that skillet and hot away. Shove the bitch over.
I mean, she's kind of edging her way over there. What if she gets up against the feeder?
Push on her back here. You get her to flip if she tries like that.
There. That's Oh boy. Now she just has to. So here's where she'll sit. Here or behind the parlor.
She'll come here. She'll stay here for a couple days. We'll walk her home, milk her, bring her right back to the barn so she gets her legs and everything back together.
Yeah, but if this keeps happening, then you can't.
Well, we'll find out if she's bred. If she's bred long enough, we could always turn her dry a little bit early because she's already down on milk. And then she can be in the dry lot and she'll be okay on the dry lot, on the dry cows.
To be continued. I saw this door hanging here, and it wasn't wind damage like I thought. Someone forgot to chain the door to the gate, and a bull got behind it and pushed it off the track. And luckily, no people or animals got hurt with this, but it does serve as a reminder of why we have to keep things chained, and I bet that person's not going to forget anytime soon. All right, it looks like you guys fixed the door. So what happened with?
Well, the door, when it got opened, the bull got behind it somehow and put pressure on it, and then that pulled the door away from the trolleys, the rollers and stuff. So that day we were too busy, so we just kind of screwed it up to the wall with a long screw until we could get to it the next day. And then we had to lift it up with a skid loader. Also, we had to have another guy up in a skid loader bucket with the new trolleys and some wrenches. And we got the new trolley lifted up in there, but in order to keep it up in there, the wood's getting kind of wallered out. So we had to put big washers and stuff underneath it to hold the trolley there to where it would stay, and actually it worked out really good.
So now it's functioning.
Now it works great again.
It's April 29th, and all week they've been letting the sheep in different pastures to try to graze down some of the weeds and grass. But it's going to be way too rainy the next couple of days, so Alex is moving them back to the shed. They know exactly where to go. Wow, that must have been a strong wind. Just kidding. Dad backed into it earlier. With all the rain the last couple of days, the guys noticed a problem while they were working in the machine shed. So I understand you have a little leak somewhere in the roof.
Yeah, it brought to my attention that there is something leaking, so we're going to get in a skid loader bucket with some caulking and bring a few screws up there and see if we can't figure out what's going on.
Don't you have like the quick dry caulking?
No such thing. Where's that post at?
What do you mean, what post?
The one at the end of that rack.
8 foot over, 9 foot over?
Yeah, well,
Hang on.
I can't see it from here, can I?
I don't know if it's the weather or what. These two are in rare form.
Can I reach? I can't, that tension away. I could have got up to the...
I don't really see it.
They have to put a ladder up. Fix that hole for now.
There's nails opening up everywhere here. I really want to see. Oh my god.
Up on there.
It probably could have been high as a knife.
That's what you're supposed to have.
Oh, obviously.
Looks like a bullet hole, so we'll shoot through here.
That's what it looks like. Well, it's kind of dripping, so I'm going to get back in the skid loader where I won't get wet. I can leave it. How would you get down? Could you throw them out over top the skid loader?
I'm pretty sure he would call someone.
No, just walk out over the bucket and come down on top of the cab.
I guess if it's pouring, that's probably what you would do. Because it's about ready to open up and start raining. I think. Feel it in the air.
How far was you up to that thing?
Just move that gate, I'll scoot this together.
Okay, he's going up for the hole number 2. Is this the bigger one? Is this hole the bigger one that you're fixing now?
Good. I can get closer.
That's alright. Where's that post at? Right here?
It's, right by the...
By the foot from the end of the door track?
Yeah, it'd be the center of the post is the rib. Not that rib straight with the edge of the bucket. The next one to the east is the center of the post.
I wonder if all these bottom nails.
They're all bad.
Well, I know, but the bottom ones are turning to work.
We tried to take that bottom row out and put a screw in that bottom row.
The ones on the rib probably don't leak. It's just these ones in the flat.
So you think that's where it's leaking at?
That's where I'm going to pull these two out.
And put a recovery screw in there?
Yeah. Somewhere it's leaking right on top of that gravity wagon. Dude, the other day, right in that gravity wagon, it's dripping.
When we ain't farming and we got time, we'll get up on the roof and We may have to pull some nails out right at the edge there by the gutter at the end of the roof, and put some bigger screws in. They call them a recovery screw. They'll fill up that hole where that nail went in, and they got sometimes moistures on the nails get rotted, so they will leak once in a while.
How old is this shed?
I think it was built when Dad had his broken leg or his ankle for that time when that milker fell on him. I'm thinking 45 to 50 years old, because Hank had a broken leg also at the same time, and he did.
So I think it was between 76 and 78.
It was
70.
I don't know.
Dad and I were trying to figure that out, but I think it was more like 78. I remember them building.
They had all
I was
the
born in 74.
they had all the materials laid out in the field out there.
Good enough for a guest of the day. Getting wet up here.
Like a mechanical bull. I thought I was watching you ride a mechanical bull there.
Sure looks like Alex wants to get out of the rain, doesn't it? Hey, let's us go check on Tony. One of our viewers wanted to know how Tony was liking his new trim chute, so I got a little footage of him working on a cow here, and also this shows the new gates that the guys hinged up. So everything's working out real nice, very handy. Pretty soon, Gerard's billy goat will be in with the nannies, but until then, he'll just have to stay back here and listen to Tony. Signing off from Beckman Brothers Dairy and more, I sure hope you're enjoying some sunshine somewhere today.